All right, this is going to be a single leg Levitt hip bridge with a pec squeeze. During this exercise, you're really going to want to feel the back of the thigh and glute working to help produce the hip extension. And it's going to be very important that you roll the hips up, the hips and low back off the table segment by segment, kind of like you're rolling up a carpet, versus the hips and low back all moving up at the same time. That's going to help ensure that you generate kind of authentic hip extension and don't overuse the low back. So when you get set up, you can put your feet on the wall or on the seat of a chair. From this position, I'm going to act like I'm scraping paint off the wall with my feet as I push my knees up and curl my hips up off the table. In this position, I should feel some hamstring working on both legs. My quads, the front of my thighs should be fairly quiet. From here, I reach my fingers up through the ceiling, squeeze together, and then remove a foot from the wall. Hold here and breathe. If you can maintain the hips just slightly off the table in a good position, then you can try to pick up a little bit higher. And then even a little higher still. And so the goal of the exercise is to be able to roll the hips up as high off the table as possible while keeping the abs, hamstrings, and glutes engaged. It's important that as you pick those hips up higher, that you don't use the low back. So you really want to make sure, again, that low back should be gently flexed. The muscles of the low back should be fairly relaxed and quiet as you pick the hips up. So only pick the hips up as high as you can maintain a good position. With some practice and over time, you should be able to keep the hips at a higher and higher position.